to Dussy TV, Dussy Uncovered episode number 4, I believe. I'm Cassie Bird and this is Ian Bird. So Ian, I'm going to start today's video with a thank you to the events committee. So Lucy, Emily and Laura this week have been working tirelessly to get some really fantastic prizes for the raffle for our quiz and chips night on the 25th of November. They've done smashing, haven't they?
Done really well. Really well.
So look out for our socials this weekend and next week for confirmation of who has sponsored the raffle. But yeah, they've done absolutely smashing this weekend. Tickets are still available. We are... Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
We are... I think we've only got about 10 tables left now, so we're really starting to sell out, and we've got just over 5 weeks to go. So if you want to book some tickets, then table of 6, and I'll leave the link down below. But should we get into some football?
Let's talk about some football.
I mean, we're here with a glass of wine.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. The dark nights have rolled in. We're having to come inside to do the videos now.
Yeah.
Some cold games. So let's start with Saturday last weekend.
Well, Saturday last weekend was one of our good days. We were at home at the Nest against Cornard United, who were very similar to us, middle of the table, and we put in a good performance. And the pleasing thing about it was we got a last-minute winner. Tom Fisher with a goal, a really good goal actually, in the dying seconds, which of course it's difficult for the opposition to come back from, just a few seconds left. And as I say, we then won 2-1. So that was a fantastic result for us and backed up our result from in the week when we'd beaten Norwich CBS 5-1. So that was really good.
Yeah, it was really good. That end goal was absolutely fantastic. And if you've not seen it, then head over to our TikTok because we put a clip of it up on there. We went and watched the ladies on Sunday in the FA Cup as well, didn't we? If you've not seen the video to that is also on our YouTube channel, but just tell the guys a little bit.
Well, we've actually seen the ladies now 2 or 3 times this season and every time been impressed. So they play at home at the Nest on a Sunday afternoon, usually a 3 o'clock or 2:30 kickoff, I think it was actually. Was it
2 or 2:30?
2 because it was cut, 2:30 for league, I think. And really good standard of football. They're playing in the Eastern Regional League. They're doing really, really well. They're top of the league. They're still in the FA Cup. They got to the first round proper with a win on Sunday against Islington.
It was a last-minute goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, last-minute penalty. Win 2-1 as well. So same as us. And they now face Needham Market at home on Sunday the 12th of November at the Nest. So any support appreciated for them because they're doing really, really well.
Yeah, absolutely. I should imagine we'll probably pop down and try and catch that game as well. And if we do, then we'll bring you guys along with us too. That then takes us on to Tuesday. Talk to us about Tuesday.
So Tuesday, we were in the League Cup. We were without some of our players. And, you know, if I'm honest, and as I said to the players, the League Cup isn't our priority. But having won 2 rounds in it, we wanted to do well. We were away at Kirkley, who are in the division above us, but going through a tough time at the moment. And we put in a pretty good performance, to be fair. 1-0 down after 2 minutes. We equalised in the first half. And then with about, probably 8 minutes to go, Tom Cullenbine scored a really good goal to put us 2-1 up. It looked like we were going to hang on. And then literally with the last kick of the game or header of the game, they got a corner. They put everyone up, including their keeper. And they got an equaliser, which can happen in cup football. So fair play to them, which took the game to penalties. And they won on penalties. So that was a disappointment, but not a massive disappointment. And fair play to Kirkley and good luck to them in the next round.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll keep an eye and see how they're doing, won't you? Like keeping your eye on all of the games throughout the weekend or throughout the week even, don't you?
I do.
You're constantly watching. So what have we got coming up this weekend?
So this weekend, the club is as stretched in terms of availability as I've ever known. and the first team are away at Needham Market, probably without six players. So that's going to be a stretch for us, but hopefully we can keep the run going, which has been in the last 2 games, and do well. The reserves have got a big game in the Norfolk Junior Cup. They're playing Hellesdon, so they're hoping to do well. And the A team, who of course, when you've got players unavailable, it affects worst, are playing Martham. So hopefully we'll get some good results. The ladies then have got a game on Sunday. They're home again, I think, against Hellesdon. So some good games this weekend. The good thing for us is we've now got a period where we can do some training midweek.
Yeah, no more midweek games now for a little while.
For a little while, although we did just find out today that our Norfolk Senior Cup game, where both us and Heacham had a free Saturday, but Norfolk FA have said it's got to be played midweek. So we're going to have to play that midweek on the 22nd of November.
Heacham have had a bit of struggle with the FA this last week, haven't they?
I think they have, yeah. I think they have. But so we will have one, but that's not until towards the end of November. So we get a few weeks of training in, which will be really good for us.
Yeah, definitely really good for us. And if anybody is available to sponsor that match, that's set to be a really good crowd. Heacham tend to have quite a large following, so we're thinking that we might have a good gate that day. So it'd be a perfect opportunity to be able to get your business kind of out there. £195, you'll get an advert on the big screen as people walk into the nest. Advertisement across social media on all of our posts. You'll be tagged in them, as many as your social medias that you've got. We would post advert and mention in the programme.
And you can pick the man of the match if you want to.
Yeah, and you can come and pick the man of the match and have a photo opportunity with the boys. And it's just a really good day out, isn't it, as well?
It is.
And we do tend to go off to the pub, whether we win, lose or draw afterwards.
Yeah.
I think it might have taken me 2 days to get over last weekend's hangover.
You've got to celebrate the wins, though, haven't you?
Yeah. You seem to have recovered a lot better than me, but then I might have celebrated a little harder than you.
It was the second bottle of wine, I think.
It might have been the third.
Or even the third, yeah.
That was good. Fabulous. So get your tickets booked for Quiz and Chips. Like I say, only 5 weeks left. We've only got about 10 tables left, so they really are going fast. Had a little chat with our quiz master, Martin Chadwick, this week. He's getting all prepped and ready and excited. He's got his projector at the ready. He's got his microphone, his speakers. It's set to be a really good night. We've got the Back Cave, who are going to be our food vendor on the evening, providing us with sausage and chips. As I say, throughout the week, we'll be starting to advertise who has donated prizes for the raffle. I think that's everything. Is there anything you need to add?
No, I think the only thing to add is that we've still got a few players who are looking for sponsors. So for £100, you can sponsor a player for the rest of the season.
We dropped the price a little bit by £50.
Yeah, it gets you mentions on social media and the programme every week. I think we've got about 3 players who are still looking for sponsors. So anyone who wants to do that, just get in touch with us.
Yeah, and shout out to Nell Lemos, who got him, well, I might have contributed slightly, but managed to get him his sponsorship this week from Nigel Farrow Cars, who are on Salhouse Road. So big thank you to Nigel Farrow. He sponsored one of our games previously, and he's now ever so kindly sponsored Nell. So the advert of that should come out soon. Big thank you to everyone who helps out in the club. It's not an easy task, and anyone who's involved in football will know that. We've got a great team around us, haven't we?
Yeah, really good volunteers, and that's what a community club like us thrives on.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
cheers.
Cheers. Happy luck for this weekend, and we'll see you for the next episode.
Thanks.